Alrighty, welcome back into the program. You are with Rural today, and we're talking property of the week with our mates at Property Brokers now, and we're joined by Andy Kelleher, who is understand from the Otago region. How are you, Andy?
Yeah, well, thanks, Dominic. No, I've got another beautiful day in sunny Otago. Dunedin's really showing its best side today, so that's fantastic. We could do with a bit of sun here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been pretty good lately, Andy. It's been great.
Hey, when you come from Hawke's Bay and you come down here, pretty good. You're pretty good as what I'm used to, really, to be honest, Dominic.
Let's talk about our property of the week this week. It is 427 Grey Road in Hill End. Where exactly is Hill End for those who aren't overly familiar with the geography?
Yeah, so Hill End is in South Otago, and probably the closest main centre that people would recognise is Kelleher, with the Kelleher River running through under the big bridge there. And then to the north, Milton, famous for the prison there, I guess. Yeah, Milton. So from the property to Grace Road, Milton's about a 15k drive, and Kelleher might be a bit over 25 k's. Both centres are focused on rural support, for, supporting farmers generally. There's a lot of infrastructure in Kelleher with rural supplies, veterinary services, lawyers, doctors, schooling, you name it, it's all there really. It's a nice wee town of about 4,000 people. And then to the north, you've got Milton, which also has some good infrastructure of supports, mainly like vets. Kelleher vets are there, and there's good opportunity there for any services that you require if you're going north. And Old Dunedin, she lies about 80 k's north, and the airport's about 60, I think it is, Dominic. So yeah, it's pretty handy really to a lot of services.
Certainly is, yeah, and those are really good rural support towns for sure, Milton and Kelleher. So tell us about the property. What are the key aspects that buyers might want to know?
Hey, so Dominic, I've gone down the track. It's a family-owned farm, and at the moment, the family put the son in there to, as his first farm opportunity. He's keen on moving south. He's got it's hard to ship people out of Southland, and his wife and family are from Southland, so he wants to get back to Southland, which is the only real reason that the opportunity has come to sell. The property itself is it's been undergoing a huge development of pastoral renewal and fencing to a degree, but there's been a lot of work done by the family over the last 4 or 5 years since they purchased the property. So it's I've called it quintessential heartland southern farming country, and it is really. It's in the heart and soul of South Otago, and it's I guess I can best describe. It's not, it's got rolling hills generally, but there is some reasonable gullies that run through, as all that country does up in Hill End. I don't know if you know it, Dominic, but there's gullies that run through. So, but generally it's come up really good. The production is starting to improve hugely, and the farm is on the way up, Dominic, I'd describe it. So, yeah.
And what are we talking about in terms of stock volume? What sort of farm is it?
So presently, and the policies there could easily change to something different. But at the moment, the boys are rearing calves there, well-bred sort of Frisian Hereford cross calves, and they're coming through. They're doing a really good job. They're coming through really well, and so probably 60% of the stock units are based on that cattle model, and they take some through to 2-year-olds, sell some as yearlings. But the cattle just absolutely thrive there and do really well. And then there's about a base of 900 breeding ewes which they winter. And I was up there yesterday showing some people over the farm, and the ewes and lambs have come forward well. They're due to wean. They get a weaning draft, so which is normally around 17.5 kilos. So yeah, the stock do well there, Dominic.
Good first farm opportunity potentially?
Hey, look, that's, I'm pretty passionate about young people getting the opportunity to get into farming, and it just appears to me at the moment it's a really difficult task with lending criteria and things that have been placed on them, and that it's really hard to get that foot in the door. So, 427 Grey Road really represents an opportunity to get into your first farm. So it could be a dairy support farm easy enough. It's well situated for that. It grows a lot of grass. I've followed that country through the dry months, and it catches a lot of rain. So it's, generally speaking, it's sort of summer. You could call it summer safe. So through that period, December, January, February, March, it seems to do really well. So look, it's a great opportunity for a first farm, I believe.
And what's the interest been like so far?
Yes, no, we've had good interest. I took a father and son and partner over it on Monday, and they're from Southland. So look, they've gone away to do some numbers and going to come back. There's interest from other parties which are yet to get on property, but we're expecting to get good interest for the place.
Good stuff. All right. Details for people that want to get a hold of you or find out more about 427 Grey Road in Hill End.
So just to reiterate, Dominic, the place is 223.06 hectares, which equates to about, in old school as I am, about 550 hectares. Acres. Sorry. The contact details is I'm working with one of our boys from South Otago, Patrick Bowden from Property Brokers. You can reach him on 027 436 5161 or patrick.bowden@propertybrokers.co.nz. And then myself, Andy Kelleher, 027 666 811 or andyk@pb.co.nz.
Fantastic stuff. That is 427 Grey Road in Hill End. Andy Kelleher from Property Brokers. It's been a pleasure. Enjoy the Dunedin summer.
Thanks very much, Dom. Cheers.